He wasn't expecting to meet himself on the wall. That's how this story begins, on a drizzly evening in Florence, Italy, when a tired traveller ducked into a tiny trattoria for warmth, unaware he was walking into a chapter of his own lost past. The restaurant was small, terracotta tiles, wooden beams, candles flickering like memories. He brushed rain from his coat, found a corner seat, and ordered pasta he couldn't pronounce properly. But before the food arrived, something else stole his attention. A painting. Scarlet skies over Tuscan fields, bold strokes, messy, impatient, passionate. He froze. He knew those strokes. His heartbeat stumbled. Years ago, when he was a broke student studying art in Florence, he painted that very scene. He remembered leaning on his windowsill, trying to bottle the sunset before hunger or doubt erased it. He'd sold it for almost nothing on a street corner near the river, thinking no one would care. Yet here it was, hanging above strangers, eating lasagna. The waiter approached with bread and olive oil, smiling warmly. "Beautiful, isn't it?" he said, glancing toward the painting. "Our owner loves local artists." The diner hesitated. "Do you know who painted it?" The waiter nodded thoughtfully. "An unknown student years ago. They said the painting had heart." His throat tightened. Dinner arrived, but his appetite didn't. He kept staring at the canvas, feeling like he was looking at an old version of himself, the kid who thought his work wouldn't matter. He almost didn't ask, but curiosity pushed harder than pride. "Could I speak to the owner?" Minutes later, a middle-aged woman with silver hair approached, wiping her hands on her apron. "You like the painting?" she asked. He swallowed. I made it." She studied him, astonishment dawning slowly, like sunrise. "You?" she whispered, then broke into a grin. "That painting was the first thing we hung when we opened. People ask about it all the time." She motioned him toward the kitchen doorway, where her teenage daughter was sketching. "My girl became an artist because of that piece," she said softly. "She said it makes her feel brave." The words struck him harder than any applause or gallery show ever could. He walked back to his table changed, not because the world had validated him, but because he realized something profound. What we create may leave us, but it doesn't disappear. Sometimes it finds a wall, finds a watcher, finds a home. Sometimes the art we think is forgotten is quietly shaping lives we'll never see. As he left the restaurant, he glanced once more at the painting, his painting, and smiled. In Florence that night, he wasn't just served dinner. He was served proof that his work mattered. If you enjoyed this story, please like, share, and subscribe to help the channel grow.